team.
Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right there, 56. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
From just shy of midfield, Smith. Flush to his right. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's Newton.
At the 40-yard line.
Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
Throwing again. Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw on 3rd down. Newton, and he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 4th down, Newton. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Kyle Duggar on the tackle.
We're scoreless after 1.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
On the ground, Michel. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Michel, the ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
17-yard line.
Now Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Complete.
That catch good for only a couple. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
At the 18-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up
on 2nd down. It's Gibson. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Now Smith. That one caught by Gibson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
At the 46-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Smith. Open man here, Sims, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 35. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
First down, Washington.
Out of the gun, Smith. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Patriots nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And 9 at the Patriots.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Roll, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dietrich Wise in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Smith now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes this Washington 14. Patriots nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Collins on the coverage.
To throw again. Newton to Michelle on the screen. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10.
Newton throwing again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First and
Give him 32 on the play. Now Cam going to get this into the hands of Michelle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
It's a pickup.
3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
brings up 4th down.
Inside the 10, and he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll try to run with Harris. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
2nd down and goal. Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots are back within a score. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
On 1st down, Smith. Dancing to his left. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Newton now to throw. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Give me some. Give me some.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chase Young in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. To throw is Newton. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, Gibson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On 3rd down, Smith. And he finds McLaurin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Smith. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain here down to the 22. It seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. And Newton's going to keep it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Cam Newton taking it in. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Smith. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington has taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And the first down screen pass, good for 5. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Throwing again is Newton. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd, carry it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime.
And this is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
Now it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And it is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Devin McCourty brings him down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 4. And it's
from the 50, it's Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
7. First down, Washington.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 39, Smith escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gandy Golden that time. And it's third down.
Gandy Golden, incomplete. Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
From the gun, here's Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the...
Terry McLaurin. A gain of 14. And the Washington first down.
On first down, it's Smith. Taken in by Sprinkle, a little pitch and catch. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.